All my diamonds shine, 'cause they really diamond. That bitch is in line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm...
What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Daddy here again, and this is going to be another story time video. But before I get into what the story is about, I just want to take a quick second and apologize for it being a while since I've put out a video. Transferring from Android to iOS has been a lot of new things happening. I have to actually edit my videos themselves now instead of just using Mobazin. It's just a lot of stuff, but I know y'all may not care, but that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully I got it all figured out now, and worst comes to worst, I'll just use a computer. But either way, anyways, well, today I'm going to be telling you guys about the first time I got arrested. Yeah, I got arrested. Didn't just get a ticket this time, I got arrested. And this is actually before I got that speeding ticket. So I think it was 2012. So what, 5 years ago? Yeah, right over 5 years ago now. I had just gotten my license. I was 18 years old. Yeah, I didn't get my license until I turned 18 for numerous of reasons that if you want to know, just ask and I'll answer it in my next Q&A video. But anyways, I got my license when I turned 18, and I, of course, got one of my favorite cars, which is a Ford Mustang. And it's weird how I got the car. I can also go into detail about that too, but for the sake of time being, I won't. Now, I got a Ford Mustang. It was a 2007 Ford Mustang GT, the same car I got the speeding ticket in. And I was really big in the cars, like I still am now, but I was going out to car meets and stuff like that, and like street races and everything. So we just went to one of the bigger car meets, which is all Team Bash, and it was me, my roommate at the time, who was more like my brother at the time, and a couple of our friends, one that I actually used to play baseball with. And we all rode out there together, had fun, hung out, and on our way back, we decided we wanted to stop by Steak and Shake. And, well, we had food, and it was amazing. Which I need to get Steak and Shake. Anyways, so we stopped by Steak and Shake, ate, had fun, did everything we needed to do there. And by fun, I mean we got kicked out because apparently the manager doesn't like us when we talk loud. I don't know. He came over and said we were saying something that we didn't say, and me and my buddies don't play that stuff. And so we let him have it. He told us to get out, and we did. So we left, and as we're leaving, I did a burnout all the way out through the parking lot, and my roommate, who was in an RX-8 at the time, did the same thing behind me. I'm assuming they called the police, but we don't know. So we were about, I would say, a mile and a half down the road. We thought we were good. We thought we were in the clear. We thought everything was all right. And so we get to a stoplight. My buddy looks at me. I look back at him. Well, we're going to race. So, and not knowing that our buddies behind us were going to race us as well. So the light turns green. All four of us take off. And it's on like a little windy road, so I kind of had a disadvantage. So if my buddy's watching this, that doesn't count. We need to go again. But so we take off and we're going, and we get about, I would say, another half mile down the road, and all I see is a cop come flying by me. I mean, he was going, I know I was going fast, but he passed me like I was going in reverse. So he pulled in front of everybody, and at the next red light, he blocked the whole road, and we couldn't go anywhere. There's nothing we can do. And actually, one of my buddies that was following us saw him pass everybody, and he just turned around and went the other way. So he got away, and nothing happened to him. So we got pulled over. Cop comes up to the window. My girlfriend's in the car next to me, or in the seat next to me, well, my girlfriend at the time. And the cop comes up and goes, "I need your license." And I'm just like, "Why do you need my license?" He's like, "'Cause you're going to jail." And I was like, "For what?" I was like, "I didn't do anything." He goes, "I just need your license. You're going to jail. Don't ask questions. You're just going to jail." I'm like, "Well, I need to know why I'm going to jail because I don't think I did anything wrong," which I'm playing dumb right now because I don't think he saw what was going on. He goes, "Well, you were racing." And I was like, "No, I wasn't." And he was like, "Yeah, you were. You're racing that guy up there and those guys over there." I was like, now how am I going to race them when I have a person in the car and this windy road? That doesn't make any sense. And he's like, don't argue with me. Just give me your license. I was like, okay, whatever. Here you go. Here's my license. So my girlfriend's over there freaking out, and she goes ahead and calls my mom. That was a bad idea. So, because she had to call my mom because she didn't have a license and they didn't want the car to get impounded. So, my girlfriend calls my mom. My mom actually shows up, which she got there really fast. And at this time, I was already in handcuffs, and I'm sitting here like, well, all right, this is a pretty sight. I mean, I didn't know what the hell to do because it's the first time I ever got arrested. I don't recommend it, by the way. So, and then I see something, my buddy who was in the RX-8, he gets basically like dragged out of his car, which he wasn't liked by the cops anyways, so that's kind of why. And he got basically dragged out of the car and slammed on his hood, which is stupid and pointless, but anyways. So my mom gets there and she's like, what'd you do? And the cop was like, he was racing. And I was like, I was not racing. I was driving fast. He goes, no, you were racing. I was like, well, we'll just see about that. I mean, I already knew I was going to jail, so I started getting an attitude. There's nothing else he could do. I wasn't threatening him or nothing, so whatever. So I get arrested. We go to jail. All four of us got arrested. And my other buddy, actually, who turned around, he got away. He was so scared that he sat in his car all night and he pulled over and sat in his car all night. But anyways, so we get to jail, and for those of you that don't know how jail works, you get booked in, and then they take your picture and your fingerprints and all that stuff, and then you sit in a holding cell. Well, when we got into the holding cell, all the guys that were already in there were asking us, well, what'd y'all do? What'd y'all do? And this is when Fast and Furious 5 had just came out. And so we told them we got arrested for racing. They're like, oh, we got Fast 5 over here. And so yeah, for the whole, I think it was like 8 hours I was there, they wouldn't call us by our name. They called us Fast 5. And so then finally, we started getting bonded out one by one, and would you know it, with my luck, I got bonded out last. So that's great. So then a couple weeks go by. I go up to the courthouse because that's when my ticket's due, and I tell them I'm not guilty. So I'm taking it to court. I don't care what they say. I'm going to court. They're like, okay, well, go up there to the courtroom, and when the judge asks how you plead, just say not guilty. He'll give you a court date. All right, cool. So we go up there. All four of us go up there, and we all plead not guilty. So then the judge gave us a court date or another hearing for, I think it was like a month later or something like that. So flash forward a month, and I want to say two of my buddies had went and already paid off their fine. So basically that kind of screwed me and my roommate over, because if we pled not guilty and our other two buddies had already basically paid off their fine, which makes them automatically say they are guilty, it kind of hurts us in court. So then we go up to the next hearing, and then they tell us that they're going to give us a plea deal. If we plead guilty to reckless driving, too fast for conditions, unsafe lane change, and I think one more thing, that we wouldn't get charged with racing, and all of it is misdemeanor, and we wouldn't have to get on probation or anything like that. And my roommate was like, no, we're not doing that. I was like, you may not be doing that, but I'm not stupid. So, I'm doing it. And so I talked to the, I can't remember what it's called, but the lady that actually tells the judge how you plead, not your attorney. But anyways, I talked to her and I was like, yeah, I'll take the deal, whatever. And which ended up screwing my roommate over even more, but it didn't matter because they already had two people that had already basically plead guilty. A third one wouldn't have mattered. So he ended up pleading guilty to those as well, and we ended up getting probation anyways. And we got like a year probation, a $550 fine, and like 3 points on our license or something like that. And at the time, I was 18, and in Georgia, the law for having your license suspended is you can't have more than 3.5 points. Yeah, a half. I don't understand how you get half a point, but whatever. If you had more than 3.5 points, your license got suspended. So I was kind of screwed because I just got my license, so I couldn't even get a speeding ticket for like 5 miles an hour over. I couldn't get anything. I had to be perfect for the next, I think it was like 3 years or something. So, no, yeah, 3 years. So, yeah, that sucked. And then I think they gave us 40 hours of community service. And, yeah, so that's, it was all fun and games. And that's how I learned my lesson. And quickly stopped doing it anywhere, really. But, I mean, if the mood strikes, I still do it. But I guess moral of the story is, if you're going to do something stupid, don't get caught. At least have it planned. Especially something like that you can easily get caught in. It's kind of dumb to just go at the spur of the moment and just go race. Let's go race. But it is what it is. It happens. You learn. But that pretty much does it for this story. There's a little more announcements that I need to make with the giveaways. The past 2 giveaways I did, the people that won them have not claimed them yet. I will be giving them another week to claim them, or else I will just keep them and pink them away or something. I don't know. But I feel like it's been long enough, especially for the winner of the top 25 MR2. I can't really do anything more than what I'm doing. And then the Sylvia, I don't know. You haven't even replied. Like, you replied that day and haven't replied since. But, I think I'm going to start doing some more stuff with going live and everything. I'm going to start like its own series and everything. But like I said, if you have any suggestions, if you want to see me play another game, comment down below what game you want me to play. If you want me to do a different type of video, as in like day in the life or sports or anything like that, any suggestion you could possibly have, comment it below or message me on Facebook or something, because I want to give you guys stuff you like. I didn't think you were going to like these storytime videos as much as you did, but you do, so that's great. It lets y'all get to know me and how I live my life and kind of learn from me as well, because I know a lot of you are younger, and yeah. But if there's anything that I don't do that you would like, anything, like, don't just be like, you suck, do something better. No. If there's something I do that you don't like, just be like, hey, I don't like that you do this. It would be a lot better if you did this. Or something. Like, suggestions. It's criticism, constructive criticism. And, I mean, it's just, I want to give you guys content that you like and enjoy to watch. Because I like talking to you guys. I like interacting with you guys. I like giving you guys stuff that you like to watch. Because at the end of the day, without you guys, I would be making videos for myself. And I don't care to watch myself lose cars. That's not fun. It's fun winning, but it's shit losing. But let me see. Shout outs. I'm going to shout out Whoa for not quitting, because I don't know what I would do without my intros from this guy. And Justin, because he needs to hit puberty. I know you're watching this, so that's the only reason I said that. All Platinum, of course, Pigpen, Demaster's ugly. But for those of you, if I'm shouting you out, you guys have done a lot. More so the smaller ones, but Pigpen has done a lot. Demaster hasn't really done anything, but he's ugly, so I gotta shout him out. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like, and I'll see you guys later.